Namaste students, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JVN's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayati Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So students, today we will discuss the topic, the microsporogenesis and the microgametogenesis. So the microsporogenesis and microgametogenesis topic comes under the subject developmental biology. These processes are the part of the gametogenesis in the higher plants. Okay, so microgametogenesis means the development of the microgametophyte. So what is the microgametophyte? So in a pollen grain to the three-cell stage, means it is the development of a plant in a three-cell stage in the pollen grains. So this is called the microgametophyte. So it will in flowering plants it occurs with a microspore mother cell inside the anther of the plant. Okay, so in the anther of the plant there are few specific cells which are known as the microspore mother cells. Okay, so the microspore mother cells will give rise to the microgametophyte. So let's talk about the gametogenesis in plants. So in higher plants, the gametogenesis occurs in two stages. One stage is the sporogenesis and second one is the gametogenesis. So we have already discussed that the sporogenesis is the formation of the spores, whereas the gametogenesis is the formation of the gametes. Okay, so in higher animals, there is no spores like structure. So only the gametogenesis is there. So this is the flow diagram of the microsporogenesis and the microgametogenesis. Okay, so let's understand this. What is the so as I earlier told that gametogenesis leading to the formation of the male gametes in the angiosperm. So it occurs in two stages: microsporogenesis and the microgametogenesis. So when we studied the anatomy of the flower, we have studied the flowers. So we have seen the androecium. So the androecium is made up of with various parts such like the stamen, the filament, and the anthers. So the pollen grains that carry the male gametes are contained in the anthers. Okay, so the anthers have the pollen grains. Okay, and the pollen grains have carry the male gamete. So the anther is anatomically divided into lobes, and the lobes are further divided into chambers. So the chambers are known as the microsporangia. Okay. So the pollens present in the microsporangia. Where the pollens are present in the microsporangia. So what is the microsporangia? The anther is divided into the lobes, and the lobes is divided into the sublobes. So the sublobes are known as the microsporangia, and which have the pollens. So the microsporangia are also known as the pollen sac. Why it is known as the pollen sac? Because it having the pollen grains. So it is a sac-like structure which having the pollens. So it is known as the pollen sac. So it is said that the pollen sac develops from a parental cell known as the archisporial cell. Okay, so the archisporial cell will lead to the development of the pollen sac. So this archisporial cell divides into outer and inner layers, and the inner layers forms the sporangious tissue or cell that forms the pollen mother cells. Okay, what happens? The archisporial cells which lead to the development of the pollen sac. The cell is divided into the two layers. One is the outer layer and one is the inner layer. So the inner layer forms a sporangious tissue or a cell that forms the pollen mother cell. Okay. Okay, so this is the stages of anther development and microsporogenesis. So this is the archosporial cell, and it will lead to the development of the sporogenous cell. Okay, so this is the development of the microsporogenesis. So this is the pollen grains which are have captured into the anther. Okay, so I hope you are satisfied with this digital session, and if you have any query, please write in the comment box. We will complete this in topic in the next lecture. And this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.